Hi, I wanted to give you a little bit of feedback. As a first-time site visitor, I may have looked at these already. However, I'm going to go through them as if I am seeing them for the first time. That way you will get an idea of how someone is interacting with your site, how clear it is. You'll know whether or not it's functioning in the ways that it should, if something's missing, if something should be added, those kinds of things. So I'm really pleased with the progress that you've made and everything that you've done. This is a lot of work that goes into this. That said, I am going to be looking at details because that's what I'm here for. And I want to help you be the very best that you can be. So please don't be offended by any of these. Everybody will have things that they need to work on. That's why we do this reiteration in week 4. Okay, so my job is to try and help you pick out those things that are working and those things that need to be worked on. Okay, all right, so let's jump in and take a look at where you are. I really love this color combination. And you have this going behind the logo. Haven't seen this in a diamond like that, but I'm going to let it go because I really like that. I'm not sure we're centered on everything. You want to double check that. And let's see, I think we could do something a little better than this. Maybe it's another shape if you want it there. But this formatting with the background like that, being cut so close, not quite. Let's take this off if we have these here. Kudos, you launched these, linked them together, so that's good. You found those. Not sure we need, well, let's close this up a little bit. And I do love this block yellow font, but what if we make a button or something instead of the real deal? Maybe this is where we say, where are we today in this font, right? And close that up a little bit, but have the yellow instead of the small lettering. You have it here. This looks all right. Usually we left a line copy, paragraph copy, but this is working in a shape that is looking good. This isn't centered, so we want to make sure that we do something about that. The link is working, except all of these were downloads, and so I'm afraid all of that has to be entered because it's otherwise not searchable, okay, because those are PDFs. They're just pictures of words. So that's really important. Okay, probably a smidgen of space there. Doesn't really bother me if it's a style. And these are linked up, but we only need them once, so make a choice in that way. And this, I would keep the same color yellow if you're going to do that. And I would make, yeah, and that will close up a little bit. Okay, the footer can probably be not quite so deep. Okay, so let's see what happens. I loved this too. I really did. Be careful of glassware because it's a food truck. This is good, right? Is this paper? No, I think it's glass. So we've got to be careful about that. And some missing images, right? So definitely complete that and watch for, try and bring that down so we don't have that little sliver of the image there. You might check your mobile also, because you may find that this is a good piece for you. Okay, and so that you may want to anchor here, right? Maybe even bring this down a little bit so we don't have anything there. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to let you work on those things. You're really close, so close. Do make sure everything is centered. Okay. And is this the same? This has a lot of space here compared to here. Feels a little different to me, like it's placed differently. Okay. This is a little hard to read on this color, so you can think about that. Obviously it reads well here, but when we get to your contact, not as well. So, you know, I don't know if we're going to use a gray, a blue, or how you want to work that. It's not urgent, you know, it's just something to keep in mind. You do want to take this off or move these over here. Okay, let's be consistent with all of our fonts. You may need a header here that says menu in a simple sans serif. All right. And I can't say enough about how proud I am of you for having come this far, for putting the work in, taking your time. It was a big leap in some situations. And, you know, you've learned some things, you brought some skills in with you, but overall, I can't tell you enough how pleased and proud I am of you, all right? So go ahead and make any changes you need, and we will be able to see how that is looking again in week 4. Good luck.